Well, it's the last time pulling up here at the Dollar General. I got a lot of thoughts in my head right now, so I'll try to keep things together if I can. I started Dollar General in 2012. It's been about 14 years, and a lot has happened in those 14 years. I met Donnell 2 months after I started working here, and we've been together ever since. There's a lot more life that's happened, but way too much to put in this video. So, here we go, badging in for the last time. It has been quite a journey. I've grown a lot as a person, personally, professionally. I've learned a lot working here. Unfortunately, the pandemic was a bad thing, obviously, but it was a good thing for me, being able to work from home for so long. And, for a couple of years of that was, working completely from home. And then, for the last few years, it's been, I've only been in the office a couple days a week. So when they chose to go full-time in office, I just can't go back to that life. I don't want to go back to that life. There's no work-life balance with that. So, unfortunately, it's a sad thing, but the coming into the office full-time isn't the only issue here at Dollar General. There's a lot of managerial issues. It's not a good place to work anymore. So, here we are. It's kind of crazy. All right, sorry I had to cut that off for a second. I always text Donnell when I get here so she doesn't worry about me. It's a very long drive out here from Smyrna to Goodlettsville. Traffic is horrible. It's 5:36 a.m. I get here before anyone because that's the way my dad raised me. If you're on time, you're late. I'm always here early, always ready to start my day. It's just the way I am. It's kind of crazy. I just wanted to document this. So, it's kind of weird. So for the entire time I've worked here, the entire 14 years, I've always parked in this parking spot. And the reason I do that is because it's just convenient. It's right across from the doors to go in. And the crazy thing about it is, like, the parking space, even though we don't have assigned parking spaces, it's 88, and that 88 is Natasha's birthday. So strange. And then obviously, I come in here and I always forget, did I lock my car? It's too early. It's too early. I walked through those doors the first time in 2012, like I said, and I was 39 years old. 39. I'm leaving here today, 53 years old. It's crazy. Crazy. I get here so early that the lights aren't even really on. It's all just the emergency lights, so it's always dark. It's always kind of creepy. Oh my gosh, I tell you. When I first started working here, I worked over on in this aisle, and this is Ariana's desk now, but it used to be mine. I used to sit here for several years, and then I switched over to the beer wine team because they needed help, and I was probably the best candidate for it. And I know it's dark over here, you can't even see. I used to sit there And it sucked because you're right by the main aisle and everyone walks by all day and you hear everyone's conversations and they want to talk to you and you can't get any work done. Then I sat here for a while. I sat here as well. And this is where I currently sit. Well, you know, for the last time today. And it's always like this. I'm in the dark until 6 o'clock when the lights come on. I got my little cubicle lights here. Yeah. Creepy, huh? Yeah. It's dark. The good thing about this desk is I'm by a window and it's just kind of secluded down this aisle. There's no one on this side, so I don't really have to talk to a bunch of people all day long. So, yeah, it's just, it's very weird. You know, I'm grateful for this time I've had here. It hasn't always been easy. It's a very stressful job, but I have learned way more than I ever thought possible. I have grown professionally. It's insane, you know, how much things have changed. I remember when I first got this job and how scared I was because, you know, my previous job at Menlo, we had lost our contract and I had no idea what the future held. But, you know, like I said, 2 months later after working here, I met Donnell and we've been together for a long time now, and it's great. We've got a house and we've got lots of dogs that we love, and a lot of other life has happened in that time. And I don't know, this is the end of an era, you know, but it's what I have to do for myself. I just can't do it anymore. It's just, things here are just way too chaotic, and that pattern just keeps repeating. And now for them to tell us to come in 5 days a week full time, it's just, there's just no work-life balance there anymore. It's all work, and they just, I don't know. I just can't do it anymore. All right, well, I'm gonna cut this one off, and then the next one will be when I actually leave. Here we go. That is all my stuff returned. Laptop, bag, badge. Well, my friends, the time has come to raise the roof and have some fun. Go away, be work to be done.
What about Mom's doorbell?
I leave it in your capable hands.
Thank you.
May the force be with you. I love you all.
Love you too.
Be blessed, be well. You have my number. You're the last person. Right out. Thank you. I'm glad we got to talk.
It's gonna be an amazing adventure.
I'm gonna send Kim Stewart the information on my YouTube channel if you want to go check out the music stuff. So, and then, yep, if you type that in, yep, you type that in, you should be fine. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. So we go for the last time. Bittersweet for sure. Bittersweet for sure. Feels weird to be leaving without my badge, my computer. Very strange. Got a bottle of water though. No, that's it. It's all done. 14 years. Gone. It's crazy. A lot of stuff has happened in this time. Get myself situated here. All right. We'll drive out of the parking lot for the very last time. Can't say, I don't know. It's sad, but it's exciting. You know, I'm just ready to be done with all of this. I'm just waiting to get out of the garage. It's a crazy feeling, you know? You just... The time comes and goes slowly at some points, and then just like fast forward to the end. 14 years. Like I said, I was 39 when I first started here, and I'm driving out 53 years old. And we'll see where this next adventure takes me. But like they say, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. I don't know what'll happen next. I'm going to work on some of my music. I'm going to work on doing things for me and creating and doing things that fulfill me. I'm going to work hard for me. Do the things that I find joy in. All right. Well, I'm going to sign off here, and I'm going to head on my last long trek home from Dollar General.